it's me, Lizzie. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing good, feeling well. Sorry I didn't record much this weekend. Allergy season. My voice is in and out. I think we'll be okay because today I haven't really been scratchy. We'll see. This is a collective reading for all signs. What does Spirit want to talk to you about? What does Spirit need you to know right now? This is all messages to you. I have a stack drawn for you already, but I'm going to do a live full spread at the end for you with my friend's tarot deck, however you want to say it. I say it both ways, just depends on whatever my mood is. And we're going to do live zodiac. I try not to focus too much or harp too much on signs. It's more like energy to me, but I know you guys like signs. I'm sorry, I just got home from a 10-hour shift, so although it's early in the morning and you're all getting ready for work, I am getting ready, slowing down to go to sleep. All right, let's see what we got. Mars. I feel like with Mercury retrograde, this time of year, or at least this cycle, there's a lot of hostile energies. It could be warring or wanting to fight for a connection here. We'll see what's going on. This could be Spirit protecting you with this Mars energy. We have Sagittarius and Pluto. Ooh, numbers 22, 9, and 17. Let's get a few more. Sagittarius to me is talking about being all fired up. And the fire comes out. I mean, I shit you not. Number 23. So yeah, you're very fired up about something. It could be hostile fired up. It could be excited fired up. Or fired up. Fight it up. I mean, maybe you are fighting. Maybe my brain's just funny. We got Pisces, which I definitely felt that. I was going to say that for Pluto. Feeling a little cold out, being neglected. Mercury, for sure. Things coming back around. Number 15, number 12. Okay, 3 more. Aquarius, number 11. I'll go over the energies in a second. 2 more, please, Spirit. I guess 3 came out. I'll take it. We have Cancer, Gemini, and Libra. So that's all the air signs here. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So you're very in your head, all up in your head. Reoccurring thoughts, reoccurring patterns. Cancer and Mars, fired up, feeling deeply, wanting to protect yourself or protect someone you love or something you love. This is all in your head space. You're all in your head about something. This is also Mercury retrograde right now. You could have people coming back, hostile people, people trying to get in your feelings, be a little two-faced to you. Pisces talks about creative energy, wanting maybe to reconnect or maybe understand a connection. And again, with this fire in Sagittarius, you're all fired up. So again, I'm really not sure right now at this point in the reading if you're fired up about love or if you're fired up mad about something. Let's get into it. See what we got. Start with some personal advice for you. We have build strength. So some of you could be physically building strength, working on a recovery of some kind. Keep doing that. Trust your third eye, which means trust your instincts. If you're pushing too hard, you'll know, you'll feel it. Don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. Do it the perfect amount. Listen to your body. Listen to your core. But this is also mental strength for most of you. This is about fighting back. With that hostile, you might be gearing up to defend yourself. And maybe you've been passive. Maybe you've been taking people's shit and you've just been eating it and eating it and eating it, and this devil card is popping to me. You could have had codependencies and you're just sick of depending on people that shit on you or let you down. So this could be like, I'm gonna be strong in my own right. I'm not gonna be codependent. I'm gonna cut ties. I'm gonna stand up for myself. I'm gonna tell these people to stop pushing me around. It could be that as well. Energy work, needing to balance, needing to calm. So I think you are very fired up. This is like, I want to fight energy to me. This is spirit saying, calm down. Being hostile isn't how you need to show your strength. To me, this is like, you can fight with your fists all day. You know you can fight with your fists. Spirit knows you can fight with your fists. Nobody needs to be the tough guy, tough girl. Like this is taking the higher road, being a stronger, spiritual, mentally stronger person by not allowing people to push your buttons or trigger you or be the literal devil to you. You could be fighting with a karmic, a family member, someone at your job. It's just, to me, this is a lot of trying to get you off. This could even be yourself. Beating your own self up. Saying you're not worthy of things. But to me, this is like somebody pushing your buttons. Getting you all riled up. But then I have this energy of like neglect and leaving you out, and there's anger with that. So I'm not sure if you want to lash out because you need to defend yourself, or you're like lashing out like, hello, I'm here, pay attention to me. We'll get more. We have spend time with animals. Oh, you got number 22 again. That's a holy number twice. You got number 6 and number 48. Maybe you're feeling neglected by people. You can still get comfort from your animals. I hang out with my pets all the time. I talk to my cats. I get home, I'm like, there was this guy on this road and he was an asshole, and I vent for them for oh, what? I can't talk ever. Vent to them for like 5 minutes and pet them, and I feel better. Maybe you need to do that. Or some spirit or a relative or a friend or somebody who's deceased could be trying to comfort you through animals. So if animals are like following you around and you're kind of like getting annoyed, like, get off of me. This is like the spirit like visiting, trying to comfort you. For some of you out there, they choose you. You might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit. But there are those who choose this very lifetime, in large part knowing you'd be there. Now, that's what we call a reputation. Love hugs the universe. Ooh, this is a faded, I don't know if this is love or business, or if this is like literally being selected for something. If you're like competing or on like a game show or something, you could literally, hey, they choose you, you're winning. Or it could be somebody you love chooses you. Or maybe somebody's choosing family over a relative that's been causing problems. Whoever this person is that you want, I think it might surprise you. You might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit. I think that you would very much choose this person too. Maybe you ruled this person out in the past because you didn't think you had a chance or whatnot. But Spirit is saying they choose you. We'll get more. This might be a love reading. It might be business. I'm trying not to put a label on it till I know for sure. All right, so we have spiritual support, spiritual abundance, and trust your vibes. So this is a relationship between you and Spirit. Spirit could be choosing you for something. If you're feeling a call or feeling like a really strong life purpose, this could be Spirit saying, hey, I choose you. I need you to work on your strengths, or I need you to get strong because we got stuff to do. Or this is making you strong because maybe your divine counterpart is coming in and you need to get prepared for a relationship, or your life purpose is coming in and you need to get ready for that. But you do have spiritual support and spiritual abundance. So whatever you need to overcome any hurdles, whatever support you need that you're not getting in the physical 3D or from other human beings, Spirit's saying, hey, hello. I am here. I am your best friend. I am the best lover you will ever have. I'm the best store. I have everything you will ever need. Ask, call upon them. They want to support you. They are supporting you. Have something very destined. I don't know if it's a person or a thing. Like I said, maybe I'm not meant to know. But we have trust your vibes here. If you're like choosing between two people, trust your vibes and your heart space. If you're choosing between two jobs, same thing. Trust your vibes, because you have a really good moral compass for yourself, and you have spiritual gifts. You could be a medium, you could be a psychic, you could be an empath. Spirit's saying trust that. You also kind of have like the spirit hovering, so maybe they're trying to talk to you through your vibes and trying to nudge you in a better direction or a way out of something. What do we need to surrender? We have surrender to divine timing and surrender fear. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. I feel like that's where that frustrated and energy is. Like you either want to go towards a person or you want to go towards a thing, but you have things to wrap up and you're very impatient. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling frustrated. You might have like somebody just doesn't want to see you happy. You could have someone on your heels literally trying to stop you from progressing. You could be juggling in your mind and not let go of the things you need to let go. So you could be frustrated with yourself. Like, this is what I want, but I don't want to do the things for it. Or this is what I want, this is what I've been trying, and this person is holding me up, or it's just not happening. And there's this frustrated energy, and you could be lashing out. You could be grumpy. This is that part where Spirit's like, you need to zen. It's not when you want it. It's not when it's right for you in your mind. It's Spirit brings it in at the perfect time. You're not going to miss it, okay? It's not going to go by you. Divine timing is divine timing for a reason. It's not in our time, it's in their time. And I get frustrated with this all the time. I'm frustrated with this on my own twin flame journey. It's like, hello? 0 late 30. What the fuck? I'm going to be 90 by the time my DM shows up at this point. So I do understand, and that kind of like waiting for something energy or wanting things to be done, whether it be relationships or projects, so that you can go home and spend time. Like, there's that energy of like, just hurry up, is what I'm getting at. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. I think in the past, or maybe even currently, you've allowed fear and negative thinking to talk you out of things. Like, you don't deserve people, you don't deserve happiness, you don't deserve love, because you talk shit about yourself to your own self. And I'm laughing because I do that. I'm like the biggest bully to my own self, and I have to check myself. And I feel like for most of you, you have been learning to do this. You've been getting better at it. You still need work, don't we all? We are always going to be the biggest bully to ourselves. That's always going to be true for everybody. No, we're all in here so mean to ourselves, and that's how we kind of, at least in my opinion, I gauge when my vibes are low. When I'm like looking at myself and I'm like really thinking bad things, I'm like, okay, well, my vibrations are low, my energy's low, I'm slipping into a little depression. Let's do something about this. So paying attention to your fear and your thoughts can help you get better at being good to yourself. Whether you're going after a person or you're trying to work your way around fear, paying attention to your fears is just important, and paying attention when you're allowing those fears to stop you from progression. Like, I want this person, I've been wanting this person, but I'm over here and just in my head and in my head and in my head. Meanwhile, my life is going by and I'm miserable and I'm not doing anything. Or I want this job and I want this job, but I'm not going to put my application in because they'll never hire me. It's like, you got to let this go. Spirit's saying fear is the hurdle holding you back. and this ego of wanting to control when and how things come into your life. No, boo-boo. We aren't in the driver's seat as much as we'd like to believe. We have free will, as in we can decide what direction of the car we are going in. But we are always a passenger seat in our own life. Because spirit takes, like, before we're even born, we have a destination. Okay? We're gonna go, look at all these spider bites. Isn't that fucking awesome? I can't wait until they die. It keeps getting hot, and they keep coming back, and then it gets cold, and they die, and then I'm in spider hell. Next year, I'm going to be so ready for this. I'm going to have every anti-spider shit on the fucking market, because I'm getting eaten alive. My dream is to be out of this fucking state before this time next year. No. Haha, spiders, I win. Fuck you. Wow. Anyway, woo. Let's get serious. Feeling sleepy. We have collaboration of souls, number 6 again. Number 20, what's your honest truth? And number 41, one step ahead is all you need. Again with the baby steps. One day at a time, one step at a time. You're doing great. Stop being mean to yourself. This is not a race. It's not going to happen when you want it. I will get you where you need to go. This is spirit. I'm going to get you there. Stop it. Stop being in the back seat. Like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? You are the kid in the back seat, and spirit is your parent, and you are the annoying, Mom, Dad, are we there yet? Are you there yet? Are we there yet? I gotta pee. Mom, I gotta pee. We just stopped. I'm hungry. I need a drink. You're like, you are the kid. This is spirit. For everybody, let's play the quiet game for 5 minutes. Breathe. Everything's going to be fine. I'm getting you where you need to go. You need to trust me. This is spirit. To you. Collaborate with me. Work with me here. Work with me, child in the back seat. Like, you might have children. You might understand that, like, they love you. It's not like they're frustrated with you. They have more patience than we do. They will hug you up on your worst day. They're not like, I don't want to help you anymore. You're driving me crazy. They're not like that. They're just like, you need to calm down. You're stressing yourself out. You are so stressed. We don't get stressed over here. We are watching you run around like a crazy loon. And we're just like, hey, you know, you can stop at any time and just take a breath, right? You can just stop and take a breath. Did anyone tell you that? No? Okay, well, Spirit's telling you that. Stop. Take a breath. Stressing me out. I can feel your vibes. My ticker is going. What's your honest truth? So I feel like some of you might be avoiding reality, as in maybe you're not happy at your job. Maybe you're not happy being friends with the people you're friends with. Maybe you're not happy with the person you're with. Maybe you really don't like where you live, like me. I'm like, do I really want to die here? I don't know. I don't think so. Not right now. Not that I'm going to die, but you know what I mean? Like, am I going to be here for the rest of my life? I can't wait for adventure. What's your honest truth? Do you want adventure? Do you want love? Do you want to change your job? Ask yourself these questions. What is the deal? Why aren't you happy? I had to ask myself this too. My answer is spiders eating me alive. They don't just bite you and leave welts and make you itch. They also bruise with their fucking fangs. Brutal. They're only like that big, but they're like tarantulas with fucking giant. They're wolf spiders. They really do have the wolf teeth. Canine teeth. Not a good time. Refinement. Ooh, how festive. You got the pumpkin. Productivity. By the way, I got some new signs. Did you guys see? I always forget to mention when I change it. Refine how you think. This is stop being a bully to yourself. Stop distracting yourself like I'm distracting you when you're reading. Either I'm picking up on your energy or I'm just... And hey, it is that moon tonight. I call it the dragon's eye. Because the sky is all black and it's like the dragon's just opening it. Eyeball looking at you like, hello, little earth maiden down there. And I always say, hello, dragon. When it's full and bright, I say, hello, Luna. That's why I named my cat that. That's why I call it the moon. Only when it's big and full. And I only call it the dragon eye when it's like just a slit and it's like peeking at. I'm like, hi, dragon. It's the dragon. Look up. Everybody get inside before it burns you. Be productive. I don't know what's wrong with me. Make forward movement. Even on your worst days, one step forward is enough. This is not a race. Be productive with your thoughts. Get out of your head. Stop wondering if the grass is greener and go find out. But, like I said, it's not like a go run, jump the fence. And, it's just a little bit slowly working your way to the fence. Then you're going to build yourself a ladder and get yourself over it. Time. But, time to get moving out of this head space. Access your gifts. Explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. We have a completion here. You might be waking up to spirituality or a spiritually awakening of some kind, or just maybe you're realizing because we have some instruments. Maybe you're realizing a talent. Maybe you can sing. Maybe you can dance. You're like, oh, I have a gift. This is what I'm going to go do with my life. I don't want to work at this job anymore. I want to go use this talent to make money. But there is a completion with number 10. It could be that refinement. Maybe you're refining, like if you're a speaker, you were practicing to speak. If you're an actor, you're taking acting classes. If you're in school, this could be completion, graduation. Number 38, Unicorn Portal. Focus your light. Listen for a message. Yeah, Spirit's been talking to you. They've been showing you a lot of signs. But with listening with a message, and they're taking me to this. They could be talking to you through music on the radio. Or like on your playlist, if you're like scrolling and a song pops up and you feel like playing it and you feel like there's a message. These are signs from Spirit. They are trying to lead you and I think help you make some decisions or get some clarity. We have Surrender, number 12. 1 second. Sorry, I heard my cat. So I have one window. My kitten chewed a hole in my screen enough to stick her head out and just look. But Mama Kitty, I have 2 cats, the mom and then the baby, she's trying to jump straight, clean out that hole and try to get more babies, and I'm like, fuck no. So I have one window that I opened for them and I was hearing her trying to scratch at it. I'm like, no! Anyway, we have Surrender, number 12. Release and surrender all control and let nature take its course. Yes, you have to give it up to the divine. You have to allow divine timing to come in. You have to allow control. Okay, I know I want this. I know I want this over, but I just have to trust you. I know you're going to get me where I need to go. I need to stop asking if we're there yet. Surrender. They want you to surrender to them. Ooh, Dark Night of the Soul, number 42. You are in the midst of a spiritual awakening. So yes, a lot of you are very heavy in the... Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. When I was first spiritually awakening, it was the worst, brutal, like I was so depressed. Like people talk about when they are spiritually awakening and how happy they are, and that does come, and it comes rather quickly. Like I didn't stay in this too long, but when I was first awakening, I was at my lowest point. I was so fucking sad. Spirituality saved my life, and for a lot of us, that's kind of where we begin in our spiritual journey is that low point, especially if you are a twin flamer. That's what I call us, because you are chosen to, in a way, suffer more than most, not because you deserve it, but because, remember what I said, people don't appreciate things if it's just handed to you. And twin flames really appreciate love when they come into union correctly, because it's work. It's the hardest thing you're ever going to do, just to get to each other. So in spirituality, it's the same thing. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do, just to connect with spirit. And because to connect with spirit, you have to connect with thyself. And that is the most complicated process for all of us, knowing ourselves, being real, seeing the parts we don't like, seeing the parts we need to fix, admitting when we're wrong. This is very hard. But I feel like you're a lot like me in the sense of a lot of your life is heavy. You're really going through it. And I think you're questioning, if spirituality was real, I wouldn't be suffering so much. I asked for help and you're not helping me, and I would get so frustrated, and I would kind of yell at spirit because I didn't understand. And they know that you don't understand. So don't feel like it's okay to yell at spirit, but at the same time, if you have, and if you've been a little bit ungrateful, this is a part of it. They understand, okay? All it takes is, I'm sorry. I'm just upset. I just hurt in my heart, and I'm lonely. I'm angry. I know it's not your fault. I know it's not my fault, but I just need to blame someone. Just saying that to spirit, and spirit's okay. You can yell at me, cry it out. You can be as mad at me as you want. I'm still gonna love you at the end of the day. So I feel I think a lot of you are crying and lashing out and being angry, and you feel like nobody understands it. Boo-boo. Yes, they do. Do you know who understands it? All of these spirits around you. You have your own guides. You have your own gifts, and you can tap in. Maybe you already do. And, maybe you just need a reminder of who you are. You're going to be okay. Everybody, even high priests, high priestesses, me, myself, and I, several times have been in this dark night of the soul. Nobody likes it. I hate being there. It's not fun. It's not a blast in the glass at all. But you will get through it, I promise. And Spirit is coming in to say, like I said, this is just the launching pad for you. I started at this low point too, and I didn't understand anything about spirituality. I didn't have anyone to teach me. I was the first in my soul family, still am the first in my soul family to awaken and know and remember, and it's a very lonely thing, but you're not alone. Eventually, you're going to hurtle back into your tribe and find your people, and so will I. But maybe you are the first one in the group, and it's hard to be the one that has to kind of walk alone because you feel alone in the world. It's really hard to have all this happen to you and look at everybody in your life and picture other people dealing with what you're dealing with, but there are people on this earth every day spiritually awakening just like you. You are not alone. It feels alone, but you're not. Spirit's saying you could be facing a little bit of judgment, maybe sorry, let me show that where you can't see it. You are being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. You could have a lot of people throwing shade at you, judging you for your past or current decisions. You can't control that, but you can control not reacting to it and not allowing it to upset you and forgiving them, which is really hard. And trust me, I got a mouth, okay? It's really hard when people talk shit to me and just be like, I forgive you. I hurt you. When they're yelling at you and being a dick. I'm a human being too. But this is something we all need to work on. I've really been checking myself over the last year. Just they're hurting about something, they're just reflecting. Like, you can either feed into it or you can send it light. And I'm choosing to send it light. And sometimes I feed into it because I'm human and I gotta check myself. Just keep checking yourself. Don't let, like, we all get judged by other people, even though none of us are supposed to judge each other. Oh, hiccups. Like, that's rule number 1. Like, yeah, legit not supposed to judge each other. But we do. We all do it. Fuck, we're human. Like, I look at people and I start to judge them in my mind and I'm like, stop it! Like, it's just the instinct. I don't mean to. Nobody means to. I think it's just part of being a human being. As long as you check it and you don't allow it to be like how you define people, just keep checking it. Maybe one day it'll end. Alright, let's get into the Friends deck. Let's see what's going on. Oh my god, half of the deck came out. Too many. What would you like me to discuss, angels? What do they need to know? Let's talk about current. What do they need to know currently? What are we discussing? The Chariot in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. So you're not making a decision and you're not moving forward. Spirit's calling you out. You're sitting there thinking about 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, whether that be a person or a job. This is like a dream person. You're like fantasizing about getting married. You're fantasizing about your life together. You want this, or a job, could be a job. You want to come charging in, but you're not making any movement. You're just sitting there daydreaming it and dreaming about it. You want to go charging in, but you're not making any movement. You have things in the way or things that you need to clear, or maybe you need to pick between two things and you're just continuing to go back between the two and not actually making a decision. Spirit is definitely calling you out. I'm sorry. Don't kill the messenger. So what do we need to know about this? Then, Spirit, you call this out. Why? I get called that too. Will act for pennies. 5 of Pentacles. You're settling. Because you're in lack. You don't feel like maybe you're trying to go after a Queen of Wands. Somebody who is very passionate, fiery, strong, and you feel weak towards them. Maybe you don't feel good enough. Maybe you're fearing rejection. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough money or enough experience to do something. This is, to me, making excuses. And again, just like, if I did this, this could happen. Like, you have hope. You have positivity in your mind when you daydream because you can see it. You can see it successful in your mind, but you can't see it successful in the 3D because you're in that lack. Maybe you have a bunch of options and you don't know what to do. Let's clarify, why are we in lack with this 5 of Pentacles? What are we settling on? Oh, hello. 5 of Swords, 2 5s. Either this is a relationship where you feel like somebody just used you, took your heart and stomped on it and walked away, or perhaps you did this to someone else. What's this 7 of Pentacles? 8 of Cups in reverse. You have options, but you keep trying to make something work that isn't going to work. I'm not sure if this is work or love. Like, if this is about love, you have like a dream person or a crush. It might even be like, I don't know, like a celebrity or a magazine pinup person you fantasize about. Because you could be fantasizing about what it would be like with somebody else because you're not fulfilled. Or you have someone in mind, is what I'm getting at. You're dreaming about this person. It's just in your headspace. You haven't really told anyone. You're not making any actions. You don't want to disrupt your life. But here you are sitting unfulfilled. This person doesn't do it for you anymore. This job, you're bored. too many came out. So, what are you daydreaming about? Let's talk about this. Why do we keep daydreaming about this? We, as in we. You. Why do you, viewer, keep daydreaming about this? Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. You want a new, I can't make this up. You want a new start with the Queen of Cups, somebody who actually is loving and warm and doesn't leave you feeling a lack. In fact, it's the other way around, brings you back to life. Or this is you coming to yourself, wanting a fresh start to put that love into yourself and make your own way here. Or if it's about work, it's like maybe you want to go into business with yourself. Or a more fulfilling business. But this is a new start, wanting a new start with somebody nurturing and loving, or wanting a new start with a career that's more prosperous. Eight of Pentacles and Death. Trying to think of what, maybe you, like if you're trying to go towards someone and you need to break up with someone, like that's kind of like rehearsing what to say, how you're going to end it with them to go towards this person. Or just to go and be by yourself and love yourself. Or if you need to leave a job, it's like, what am I going to put in my 2-week notice? I know I need to end something. How am I going to go about ending it? Because I want this new start with this person, or this more fulfilling person, more fulfilling job. Maybe you don't know what to do. Let's clarify. What is this Eight of Pentacles about, Spirit? We have 10 of Wands and 9 of Cups. Something that's very hard and burdensome. Yeah, there's a relationship here that's leaving you lacking. Like this, I think this is you guys fighting, like trying to make it work and make it work and make it work, and it's just not working. But at the same time, I don't feel like this person might even like be a little bit narcissistic, maybe took a little bit of your money energy, but at the same time there is an element of not wanting to just be like a beast and be like, I'm leaving you, boy. It's like you kind of want to do it the right way, but this is going to be very hard for you. It's going to be a lot of work to get to that wish fulfillment, whether that's a better job or a better person, and you haven't even started and you feel the weight of it. It's like, I don't know if a fear is stopping you, or it's like a little bit of laziness of the amount of work and energy this is going to take. But we have the Empress popping. That is definitely a new start. So I think Spirit's asking you, like, really, how bad do you want this? Anything else we need to know about current energy? 4 of Swords and 6 of Swords. I think you need to spend some time with yourself and really figure out what you want, because this constant not making a choice, like you're not giving up something. Again, I don't know if it's a person or a job that you know needs to go. You need to ask yourself why you aren't ending that cycle. Why are you allowing fear and the fact that it's going to be hard to stop you? There's still a lesson that you didn't learn, a pattern you didn't break, that you keep repeating before this death ending of something that needs to happen, so that you can go towards this new start with this Queen of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. You need to rest your mind, rest your body, calm down, and put the work in. Even if it's one step up every day, slow progression. Maybe that's what you're doing now. They could be applauding you if you've been doing the work and you are getting out of it. This is them saying, hey, we're seeing you. So let's talk about the future, near future. Anything in the next 3 months. For the viewer, what do they need to know? Advice from their spirit angels, guides. Ooh, 2 of Cups. So we do have a partnership, wish fulfillment. 11 is your other half here. Ooh, 10 of Swords was popping. There's that fear of rejection, feeling like not good enough. But I do see this union coming together. They did say that the person you want wants you back. So I do feel like for some of you there could be a union in the near future. or this is a successful collaboration, or signing the contract for a new job. Near future. Anything else we need to know? Getting that new start. Yep. New start in a new connection or a new job, new career, anything like that. It could be a rekindling if you've been separating and you want your lover and you're not thinking about someone else and you want a new start in a relationship. That could still be that as well. It doesn't have to be a new person. For all of you, take what resonates, leave what does not. It is a collective reading. Two of Wands and Judgment. So yeah, you need to make a decision. We got 11 twice. Who do you want to be in a connection with? I think that person is waiting for you, or if you've been hoping, if they've been waiting for you, they will. But I don't feel like this is forever. Do you see how the wands were behind her? Like that indecision will be behind you. You will be confident in the choice you choose, but you need to make a decision ultimately right now in the present to have this decision. Like whatever decision you make can change this, but if you do want this new start with that Queen of Cups, with someone who's very nourishing, whether that be a job or a lover, you can have it. You can't, but you got to make the choice, and Spirit will back you up. You can have the second rekindling or restart, or you can have forgiveness, or you can make it there. But you got to get out of this lack. You got to put the energy in. You can't just think about it to death. Anything else about the near future that we need to know? Yeah, Queen of Cups popped. You're getting that Queen of Cups if you want it. If you put the work in, it's up to you. It's up to you. You don't know how this person's going to react. You don't know how this person feels, but Spirit answered you. Who you want wants you back, even if that's a job. Yeah, they're 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You don't see this as a possibility, but Spirit is saying this Queen of Cups could be yours. The Lover's right behind it. Could be a Virgo here with the Hermit right behind it. You got to get out of this stress and anxiety because it's lying to you. Spirit's saying, yes, you can have all these things. You can have that one that you want that's nurturing. You don't see it, but it's coming. This is your wish fulfillment, the person you marry, the love of your life, or the dream job, or the successful partnership that, whatever it is that, whether this be love or career, it all depends on you getting out of that I don't deserve, or lack, or I'm not making any, get out of this stalemate is what Spirit is saying. Get out of codependencies, addictions, get away from what does not serve you, get out of your head, get out of your own way, which I know is easier said than done. I'm a Virgo. No one gets in their own way better than a freaking Virgo because we live in our heads. Anything else? Closing messages. Yes. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go on that new start and leave things behind. It's going to be hard. It's going to shake your whole world up. But it's so worth it. I was here a year ago. Oh my God, my world fell apart. Where am I going to live? They took my dog. My whole world was crumbling this time of year. And I just I trusted. I had to trust. I didn't have a choice. And I walked and I walked. And look at me now. If I can fucking do it, anyone can do it. Okay? You got this. From Spirit and from me. You got this. I have faith in you. They have faith in you. They are with you. Ask them for help. Pray, pray, pray. Stay positive in here. Be nice to yourself in here. And get out of this. This can't happen. This isn't real. Because that blocks your manifestation. Okay? Love you. If you like this, if it resonated, if you want more in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. I would greatly appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you to all my subscribers. You are my peeps, my ride or dies. God bless you. Sending you love and light. Everybody, if you like my vibes, You can subscribe and join our awesome little club here, but no pressure. We're not like a cult. We don't knock on your door or try to bribe you with goodies. Because that's been happening to me a lot lately. What is it with religious organizations lately? COVID hit and everyone's like, you need Jesus! Or you need... These people keep saying John Smith. I don't know. I'm like, what is this? Pocahontas? I don't fucking know. Anyway, I love you all. See you all soon. Juices.